Here's another one of my essays, and this one is about finding light in dark places. There's a beauty in dark spaces, and it doesn't always arrive with brilliance or clarity. Sometimes it appears as a faint shimmer, something you notice only when everything else is quieted. Darkness has its own way of teaching us. It strips life down to the essentials, leaving us with the bare truth of things. And in that stripped down space, we often discover what Camus meant, the philosopher meant when he wrote, "In the midst of winter, I found there was within me an invincible summer. The invincible part is not loud, it's steady, it's patient, and it waits." The dark places ask us to see differently. When the world is bright, we skim its surface, but in shadow, our eyes adjust. We begin to notice the small, stubborn glimmers that refuse to disappear, a quiet act of kindness, a memory that warms hearts, a moment of clarity that arrives without fanfare. Darkness sharpens our attention, teaching us that even the faintest glow can guide a person forward. It reminds us that simple truth whispered through generations. Stars cannot shine without darkness. There are bright places in dark times, and they may not look like triumph or celebration. Often they're modest, almost fragile. A friend who stays, a stranger who helps, a gentle word offered at the exact moments it's needed. These bright spaces are not defined by circumstance, but by spirit, by the refusal of goodness to vanish. The poet Emily Dickinson captured this when she wrote, "Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul." Wow, how profound. And hope does not demand darkness to lift before it sings. It sings anyway, no matter what. Canary in the coal mine. We can be that bright light for others, not by dragging them out of their sorrow or solving their problems, but by standing beside them with steadiness and compassion. Light is not always a blaze. Sometimes it's simply a presence, a listening ear, a patient silence, and a willingness to sit with someone until their eyes adjust enough to see their own small glimmer. The world is full of people carrying burdens they never speak out loud. Some walk with the grief tucked tightly into their pockets. Some wake each day with an ache they cannot name. Some are searching for a path that has not yet revealed itself. When we choose to be a source of light, modest, patient, and unwavering, we become part of the architecture that holds others up, and we become a shoreline beacon in somebody else's fog. Think of that as a beacon. We can be a beacon. We can be a ray of hope in somebody else's world. No matter how old you are, no matter who you are, no matter what your life circumstances, you have the power to be a beacon in somebody else's world. That's a very powerful thought. And light given away is never lost. It returns to us in unexpected ways. It strengthens us as we offer it. In helping others see, we begin to see more ourselves. We see things more clearly. There is beauty in dark places. There are bright places in dark times. And each of us, in our own quiet way, can be that bright place, that bright light for someone else. Think of some things you can do to be a bright light for somebody, for a friend, a stranger, a mother, father, brother, sister, cousin, uncle, aunt. What can you do to spread that one ray of light their way for just a moment? That's my essay. Finding light in dark places, and it certainly is there. It's there if you look hard enough, it's there. Thanks for listening.